This is Smallzy Surgery.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you.
Hey, I'm Beau Woodbridge. I'm super excited to be playing the role of Evan in Dear Evan Hansen.
Hey, on the show tonight, he just scored himself the lead of Dear Evan Hansen. Beau Woodbridge, everybody. Welcome him.
Hiya.
Yeah. Hello, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
No, you are. This is a big musical that's coming to Australia. It has got a lot of passionate fans, and you have got the primo role.
Yeah, I'm very excited. It's a big one. I've been a big fan for a while, so to be taken in the role of Evan is pretty exciting, to be honest.
Tell me, for people who maybe don't know quickly the story, it's a wild ride, Dear Evan Hansen, in the sense of what the story is actually about.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it follows Evan, who's 17 years old, really socially anxious kind of young guy, and it follows that kind of social media world. That's a really kind of big part of it, and you see him thrown into this situation with a family and these family dramas, and how he kind of is thrown into the chaos of that, and how he kind of works his way around it, I guess.
Okay.
It's all a bit,
For me, I know the story, and the way you've summed that up, you've done very well there, delicately, to not give too much away.
Don't want to spoil it for anybody, but,
Totally.
it's a pretty exciting show, and the music alone is very exciting, and I think when people come see the story as well, it really captures your attention.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you're fresh back from the UK. Is this not your first show, but this is this is the first big lead? Yeah, is that right?
Yeah, that'd be right. I did some leading roles as a kid in some shows, like Mary Poppins, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, those kind of ones. Really, really nice shows, really fun kind of family ones.
The kid ones. Yeah.
As a little boy, so it's nice to kind of step into a leading role as an adult, I guess, in the professional world.
Mm-hmm. Now, you did training in London, and you went to the same school as Elton John? Is that right?
Yeah, Royal Academy of Music.
Okay,
so I just finished
sounds
up there.
flashy. That sounds flashy.
I'll tell you what, walking through those doors every day, and you've got like stained glass windows in the back and everything. It's a little bit surreal. I mean, the place is over 120 years old.
Okay.
The Academy.
Was it stuffy? Were they very was it relaxed? What was the vibe like?
I think the musical theatre department, I got my master's in musical theatre, we're a little bit different.
Okay.
I think the classical musicians, probably didn't like us at all. If we head down to whether it was the student cafe and stuff, we're probably a little bit louder than everybody else.
Sure. Now, Ben Platt obviously famously played the role originally that you're playing. Have you seen the show when it went on Broadway? Did you see Ben do it?
I did, actually.
Okay.
I saw the show when I was 14 for the first time.
Yeah.
And it was the original Broadway cast. I was looking through the other day at home here in Melbourne, and it was, what was it? I found a signed playbill of the show.
Oh, wow.
Not with Ben's on there, but majority of the cast.
Okay.
And I was like, gosh, that takes me back.
You're a little fanboy, just hanging out the stage door at the back.
Yeah, I stopped doing that, but I was waiting. It was that show had such a big impact on me.
Now, you know what I want to know? How long is the runtime on the show?
I believe it's about 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours, okay.
Yeah.
How do you remember the words? Like that's a lot of words, and your character does lead. You are it's very heavy on you.
It's heavy words. There's a lot to talk about, and he speaks very quickly, especially being like an socially anxious person. There's a lot to get out. But I think the thing that helps with this show is obviously it's modern, so the kind of dialogue does come quite naturally.
Sure. And
it's a really good book. Like, the script is really well written. What you kind of want to say and where the progression of the text goes feels supernatural.
Okay.
So it actually kind of comes a little bit easier, and I find songs are always easier to memorize.
True. I agree. Yeah, you can remember because you just hear the music, and then suddenly the words come back to you, right?
Exactly. Yeah. They just come out.
You've obviously started rehearsals, right?
Not yet. Not yet. I haven't.
Oh my
No.
God! Yeah. But you, were, as a fan of the show, would probably know your character's entire dialogue off the top already,
and also
right?
during auditions as well. So,
Yeah, okay.
I did do a lot of the stuff during the process of auditions. So, and all the music that's in my head. I've been singing that for years. So, it's just nice to take a new approach to it in the context of the show, really.
All right, Dear Evan Hansen is premiering in Sydney October 12. Tickets are on sale now. Beau Woodbridge is here on the show tonight. I'm about to play a game with you. It is called the One Note Challenge Musical Theatre Edition.
Smallzy's One
Note Challenge.
Now,
Oh, gosh.
I just want to give you a quick heads up. We
Yep.
played this with Darren Criss when he was in the country a couple of months
love
ago.
him.
I smoked him. I absolutely beat him, okay?
Okay.
Because I am also, too, I can't sing, but I am a fan of the musical, okay?
Of the musicals,
I am a
okay.
fan of the musical. Here's
Yep.
how... Are we going to do it buzz in with your name or just shout out the answer?
Buzz with your name.
Okay, we're going to...
Buzzing with the name?
Buzz in with...
Okay.
Okay, we'll be buzzing with the name.
All right.
I will play the one note, and then if you know the musical it comes from, it's you versus me. I don't know what these are. It's blind.
Okay.
Are you ready
All
to
right.
go?
I'm ready to go. I'm nervous. but
Don't
I'm
be
ready to
nervous.
go.
Don't be nervous.
Let's go.
Because I beat
Musical
down.
theatre brain is on.
Here we go. Oh, Smallzy.
Beau.
Lion King. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
it's an easy one.
Have you ever been in The Lion King? That would be the great one. I would love to be one of the puppeteers.
The
and
Puppeteers,
Yeah.
it's a very cool show. I think that was the first show I saw when I was like 4 years old, actually, The Lion King.
Can I tell you something? I can't sing, but I'm a fan of the musical. The singing brings a tear to my eye.
Oh, it really does.
No matter what it is, like I'll see you, and like will probably cry when you sing. Like I probably will get emotional, and I'm like, but why am I getting emotional? I just get emotional when good people sing. Just so you know.
Yeah, no, so do I.
Okay, here we go. Round two. Round
Okay.
two. Name is your buzzer. Here we go. Musical theatre one note challenge.
Beau, Wicked.
Oh my god. Okay, yes, I've been.
Yeah.
I had. It's not my vibe.
Let's go. The wickedly talented Adele Dazeem
See,
right
that's
there.
it. Are you excited for the movie? That's going to be huge.
Oh, I cannot wait. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. I am been singing that riff
Yeah.
for days.
I just find it's a little obnoxious that they're spreading it over 2 movies of like 2 hours each. Like that's not how long the actual show runs. Like
No.
make that make sense.
But I'm not mad about it, so.
Okay. No, not at all. All right, here we go. Last one. Is this a tiebreaker?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
okay.
Tiebreaker. Here we go. Here
Yeah.
we go. They better give me some Hamilton or something like this for the last round. Here we go.
All right, let's go.
Smallzy.
Beau
It's
Hamilton.
Just to
I'm excited for Hamilton too, but I'm very excited for Dear Evan Hansen.
Yes.
But Hamilton's also back in Australia too, so I'm very excited about that.
It is very exciting. It's an amazing show.
Absolutely. Oh, last one before I get you out of here. I didn't want to say you are a Nepo baby, but your dad is also very famous, okay?
He is, yeah.
And people forget about the sport part. He hosts Tipping Point.
does.
Have you been on the set of Tipping Point? Could be my favourite game show of all time.
I did go on set. I watched him film some episodes and it was honestly, it's really kind of addictive.
It's
like to watch.
absolutely
I can't
is.
stop watching it because it's really just watching those counters fall is kind of, you know, I want to go down to the arcade and play like the version in the machines.
Absolutely.
But no, he asked me for acting tips for that one.
Did he?
You know,
did
so-
they? I don't know if you can tell me, but did they build a Tipping Point set here in Australia, or
They have.
They have. Okay.
They have
the big
the
counter,
big machine, and
mach-
the big boss of the guy that built it came out and made sure everything was, you know, randomized and everything, and it all
Wow.
works properly. Yeah,
That's
it's
incredible.
a bit crazy.
Okay, Dear Evan Hansen, premiering Sydney, October 12. Tickets are on sale now. Beau Woodbridge, man, thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Smallzy Surgery.
Is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.